So, I think I might be a One Piece fan now. I'm not for sure yet. I still have to read maybe a couple of more arcs. But I just got done reading the Arlong Park arc, aka probably the best way to end the East Blue saga. But I have to say that ever since I got done with this arc, I wanted to talk about One Piece. Um, but yeah, I think I might be slowly becoming a legit One Piece fan now because my next video was supposed to be me talking about one of my favorite things about anime, and that is watching or just listening to a really good anime opening, which I still want to do. But I have to talk about Arlong Park. Okay, I have to talk about, if you are a new One Piece fan like me, and if you are not for sure if this series is going to be it for you, I nah, I will suggest getting to Arlong Park. And if you like this arc, then 9 times out of 10, you might enjoy the rest of this wonderful series. But if you don't like it, then you know what? That's okay. I'm pretty sure it's plenty of mangas out there that you could enjoy. But me, out of the big three, Bleach, I have that out of 8. That might go up depending on how this newest potential arc goes. One Piece, right now, is at a 7, right? Because I can kind of tell what people mean by One Piece being the world, being the king of world building. It's I can kind of see these little tidbits of the arcs in which I cannot wait to get to in the first few chapters. I can't wait for an epic Mihawk versus Zoro fight. I can't wait for the rest of the Straw Hats to come along. And I can't wait for the epic adventure that is going to be the Grand Line. I cannot wait. And speaking of Mihawk, that guy might be one of my favorite non-Straw Hat characters. And Dragon has a really cool design too. But then we also get to meet Smoker also before we get to the Grand Line, and his design and his character. I love characters who look like they are, kind of hard asses on the outside, but deep down you can tell that they are just really nice people. And Smoker fits that. It's yes, he looks like a complete hard ass, but at the same time, when you see his more soft side, aka when he gave that little girl some extra money just so she can get herself a new ice cream cone. He didn't have to do that, but I think me seeing his soft side kind of just put him as one of my favorite marine characters. And then the whole cover stories with Kobe and Buggy, those are just really interesting too. It's the cover stories, I'm pretty sure most people might skip them, but they also tell this really nice mini arc in themselves. But anyway, let me talk about One Piece. Let me get to the main topic, which is why I like the Arlong Park arc. But when it comes to the first few arcs, which I'm just going to call the Eats Blue Saga, which I think it's already called that, but the first four arcs where we get to meet Luffy and Zoro and Usopp and Sanji and Nami, those were good, okay? Like, I will like probably give them maybe a C, um, maybe like a C plus or so. It, especially when we get to Sanji. Sanji's arc, the Bartier arc, was most definitely probably my second favorite of the five beginning arcs. I will like probably have to like give that like maybe, I don't know, like a 7. Usopp's arc, the Syrup Village arc, I will like probably have to like give that maybe a 6. It was okay. Like it wasn't like the best thing ever, but it wasn't the worst thing. But I do enjoy Usopp as a character because I feel like if the average One Piece fan was going to be isekai into One Piece, I feel like we will be Usopp. We are not the strongest people, or like even like the most epic of like people, but at the same time, we Usopp, he is very courageous, and I enjoyed that about him. I enjoyed the fact that yes, he will run away, but at the same time, if his friends do need him, he will, fight for them. And I like that. But is he my favorite Straw Hat? No, that'll probably have to like go to Luffy, and I'm leaning towards Sanji or Nami being like my second. Zoro's cool too. I like him. But Sanji and Nami, I like this tied for like second for me because I really like their backstory. So I don't know yet. Like I really don't know because it's like I like all the Straw Hats so far. Each one of them has like their likability, but it's just that I don't know who to choose for like my number two. Because like I said, Luffy is just my number one because he is such a fun and charming character. And the thing about Luffy is, okay, yes, he is stupid. Okay, I'm not going to deny that. But he's only dumb in a book smart sense. So he has like a bit of intelligence to him, especially when it comes to fighting, and especially when it comes to like him figuring out like the whole emotional aspect. I I I, I think that Luffy is like a very smart person when it comes to emotional and intelligence, but maybe I'm just overthinking things. I don't know. But anyway, let me get back to like once again why I enjoy the Arlong Park arc. And the main reason why I think this arc is like so key into hooking new potential readers like myself is the fact that this feels like the most serious of the One Piece journey so far. I mean, think about it. Each island that Luffy and the others has visited, the conflict in the story so far was minor, as in it only affected that particular island. So let's say, for example, Usopp's main antagonist was Kuro. The butler to like his childhood friend Kaya. Now, Kuro seems like a really interesting person, and he was a a nice average villain for that arc. But at the same time, his whole evil grand scheme master plan would have only affected Usopp's island. It will have only affected Kaya. Same with Elvita, and same with like people like X and Morgan. But Arlong's felt different, okay? Arlong's whole master plan of like trying to conquer the entire East Blue, that right there, it doesn't just affect Nami, but it affects everyone. Okay, it affects Nami, it affects Luffy, it affects Sanji, it affects Zoro, and it also affects Usopp, because each one of their homes so far that I know of is in the East Blue, which means that Arlong isn't this some one-shotted typical villain. He had like a more international threatening um um presence to him. And because of that, I have to say that his arc is the perfect way to conclude the first saga, the first main arc. Why? Because like I said, it um it feels more international, because I haven't gotten to the Grand Line, so I'm like only at the beginning steps of One Piece. But seeing everything come together, seeing our main heroes team up, not only to protect one of their Nakumas, but their home as well. I mean, come on now, like, how is that not a good ending to this first arc? How is Arlong not such a amazing villain? And I want to know more about why does he hate humans so much? And also, I believe that I believe that it said somewhere that he was a part of Jinbei's crew, which once again, I I cannot wait to meet Jinbei. I can't wait to find out more about the fisherman, which I know that I am going to get later on. But like I said, we have like all of the straw hats coming together. We have Luffy trying his best to save a potential Nakama, showing how much he is willing to risk to save his friends. And we have Nami, who Luffy knew that deep down she was a good person. But anyway, we have Nami, who um along with the rest of her village has been living under the complete tyranny of Arlong and his fishmen pirates. And as I said, and as I said before, we have Arlong, who might just be my favorite villain of this saga. Because like I said, I love like the other minor, well, not minor, but all of the other antagonists. They was okay. They play their respective roles and their arcs nicely, but Arlong's threat, it just feels much more bigger, because it's like, hey, I don't just want to take over one particular island, or I don't want to take over this one little ship. I want all of the East Blue, and that right there is why the moment when I met this guy to the moment when he was defeated, I knew that, okay, I am going to like One Piece, and I like Arlong. And because we have like such an epic threat, we get to see, as I said before, our heroes teaming up to fight this threat that if Luffy and the other Straw Hats lose, that's it. Okay, there is like particularly no more East Blue. Everyone that Luffy, that Nami, that Usopp, that Zoro cares about, they will be under Arlong's rule. And I think that's why the Arlong Park arc is such a important reading arc for the new readers, because we are not prepared to see what type of story One Piece truly is, which is a story about a young man, his dream, their journey, and friendship. Now, I can talk about the epic fights in Arlong, but the moment that most spoke to me is seeing Luffy help Nami. Okay, is seeing Nami crying, asking for Luffy's help, asking for Luffy's help, and Luffy giving Nami his hat, his treasure, the most important thing that Luffy has. And by us seeing him putting that hat on top of her head, we realize how important she is to him, and Nami also realizes that fact. Luffy was the main reason why I got into One Piece, and seeing this moment made me realize how much I love his character, and that sheer determination to free Nami is clear on his face. Now, I suppose that I could do a better job of explaining why I love this arc and why this arc made me fall in love with One Piece. But I, 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 I just can't wait to see how the rest of the series plays out. So far, if I was going to rank One Piece out of a scale of 1 to 10, probably like a 7 out of 10 for right now. But also, I do like the fact how the Arlong arc, like how like the last arc, the Sanji arc, how like the last few pages kind of this um kind of just sets everything up. Like it transitions from the Bartier arc into the Arlong Park arc nicely, in my opinion. But anyway, I hope that you guys enjoy, and I hope I got my reasons of like why I enjoy this arc, which is 1, Arlong, 2, the whole East. Okay, 2, the whole East Blue being threatened, right? And 3, the seeing Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hats team up together to save their friend, but also their home. But I hope that you enjoy this video. Whether you are a new fan or a old fan, I hope that you enjoy like just hearing me ramble on about One Piece. I have to say I am like having a lot of fun with this series. Okay, so I kind of wish that I picked this up like way earlier, but yeah, so yeah, this was like a lot of fun, and I think I did like enough rambling, because I realized that I do tend to just ramble on a lot. But I'm going to end it here. So if you did enjoy this video, then please consider hitting that like button, and also okay, and also like maybe hit the subscribe button. Also, I'm trying to get to 200 before next year. Like that is like my main goal right there. But I am also aiming to make each video better than my last one. So, um, thank you so much for like this watching this video, and I hope you guys have a nice day, afternoon, evening, wherever you wherever you guys may be at.